Hey, so it's 8:14 a.m. and I haven't even gotten onto the porch yet, which is unfortunate because I like to start about 6:30 a.m. It's a little cooler. The sun hasn't quite come up all the way yet. And it's overcast a little bit, cloudy, so I think it's going to be easier. Though, the minute I step outside, it feels like I've walked into a sauna. It's hard on the things that ail me. Love to try a dry climate, and I very well may do so after Christmas of this coming year. I want to talk about the challenges of not just my other ailments from the carpal tunnel situation, the arthritis, the degenerative disc disease, the issues with my hip sockets. It goes on and on. Other items I don't talk about. Sometimes I even forget. I'm getting dressed and I'm like, what is wrong with me? Am I depressed? And then when I stop and I assess what's going on, it occurs to me, I've had fibromyalgia so long that it's just kind of like that aching tooth that you ignore. How can I explain it? I don't have the severe brain fog. Sometimes I get the sore bottoms of my feet and it's very hard to walk. Thank God it's not all day or for days like it used to be. It just kind of comes and goes. But just to the touch of me is sore, like I'm bruised, even a light touch. And then there's the heaviness. You feel like you're being pulled down, pulled under constantly, and you're fighting that with every step you take, every move you make, doing the dishes, cooking a meal, walking from here to my bedroom, getting dressed, going out that door, opening those boxes and going through. I'm constantly fighting against this power that is way greater than myself. This force against my body. And God bless y'all, bless your hearts. You make suggestions of, here's an idea, here's something you can do. I honestly feel I wouldn't last 5 days in a job I had to do 5 days a week or even 3 days a week. I don't know how I'm going to do on the road. I have trouble in my hands and wrists. I got trouble in my neck and back. I've got the fibromyalgia, which is a real challenge to keep energy, to keep going, to keep pressing. I'm going to fight against it, but it wears you down. If you have any kind of illness that you feel like it's pressing you into the ground, you understand what I'm talking about. Sometimes I'm dizzy. Sometimes I fall over and I have to grab a hold, put my hand against something so I don't go all the way over. I've fallen. I'm off balance sometimes. It's scary to think that I'm going to be driving. I don't know how this is all going to play out. As I said, I'm just going one moment at a time, and I'm going to do my best. Don't think I haven't thought of all the job ideas y'all have been sharing with me. I think about it all the time. If I see something, I'm like, I wonder if I could do that. I applied to several storage facilities. I figured I can sweep out a storage. I can always bring my shop vac with me. I can, sit at a desk, I can type on a computer, I could do those things, but for how long? Before my eyes start in and my wrists start in and the fatigue starts in, I just don't know that I'm reliable. I wasn't on disability previously for nothing. They don't just give you that for nothing, especially these days. That's all I really have to say about that. I just wanted to touch base on the realities of fibromyalgia. It's horrible. My husband had it so bad. He would literally shuffle across the floor. He was so exhausted. He couldn't open a simple bottle, a 16.9 bottle of water. Somehow he mustered everything in him to pull that trigger, because it wasn't an easy trigger to pull. It had resistance. I don't know how he did it and kept his aim. I really don't. When I think of how he struggled, I guess where there's a will in those 2-second moments, there's a way. Well, I'm sorry if this one was a little bit of a downer. I'll put a, disclaimer, a trigger warning, because I know sometimes if there's a really sad subject on other YouTubers' videos, I won't even attempt to watch it. It disturbs me. I have some of that, post-traumatic stress disorder from abuse as a child, abuse in my first marriage, and just horrors of things that have happened in my life. And I don't want to trigger anybody. Sometimes the smallest and simplest things can trigger a person. So that's all I've got to say for right now. I'm going to open that door and I'm going to go on that porch and I'm going to take the next thing out of that large box, because I don't want heavy boxes. I want small, easy to manage boxes for when I'm going to be alone at flea markets. Flea markets give me the opportunity that if I can't do it, I don't have to. I'm not hired by anyone, and I can simply say, I got to take a few days off. I'm just going to go lay down for a while. I'm going to go put my lawn chair under a tree in a park, and I'm just going to rest. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. There'll be more videos today as I go through my boxes and share with you my interesting finds. Bye.